He who asks a question is a fool for 5 minutes. He who does not ask a question remains a fool forever. Hi, I'm HC, and in this video, we're going to discuss the 6 steps on how to stop limiting beliefs. So, why is knowing how to stop limiting beliefs important? Limiting beliefs can be the difference between a life of mediocrity and one of opulence. By definition, there are convictions which constrain us because just by believing them, we do not think, do, or say the things that they inhibit. There are a variety of reasons for why we would hold on to beliefs that hold us back, such as comfort, habit, and even culture and social education. These beliefs are often subtle, in addition to being so deep-rooted in our lives that we don't realize the impact of their effects on our progress. However, only once we do realize them and work towards changing them, can we begin to understand the nature of their limitations. As chanted by the legendary reggae icon Bob Marley, "Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds." This literally means to break free from the chain-like limiting beliefs that are cuffed around our minds by coming into the power of our human potential. This is why knowing how to stop limiting beliefs is such a significant factor on the path of you becoming your best you. So, without further ado, here are the steps on how to stop limiting beliefs. Step 1. Ask questions. Question everything. As they say, the curious mind never grows old. This is because the curious mind is open to discover, opening up its potential like a blooming flower in the sun, while the mind that does the opposite folds onto itself and slowly withers away. Always ask questions, because discovery is an important part of self-growth and self-understanding. If you don't know, ask. If you're not sure, ask. If you think you know, yet want to learn from a different perspective, ask. As quoted in a Chinese proverb, "He who asks a question is a fool for 5 minutes. He who does not ask a question remains a fool forever." Ask questions unto others, but most importantly, question yourself. Pay attention to and question what you have been experiencing, and ask yourself why and how come. Ask yourself, what is the source of my thought pattern? Are the people around me encouraging a line of thinking? Is what I'm paying attention to daily enabling self-limiting thoughts and beliefs? We learn about life through questions. It is said that the quality of our lives depends on the questions we ask. Analyze your life thoroughly and ask away. Step 2. Open your heart. Be vulnerable. Opening your heart is a risk that you have to be willing to take. Sometimes, information comes in the form of energy, a form that can be felt and that cannot be put in words to explain. This vulnerability helps build intimacy in most relationships and encourages the other to also be vulnerable, thus promoting the discovery of new perspectives and ideas. Explore places and concepts that you do not know and accept the fact that you do not know. Opening your heart in this context means to feel through the blindfolds of limiting beliefs to discover the truth that you cannot yet see. Step 3. Avoid prejudice. Prejudice is defined as a preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. Essentially, it is condemning or judging something prior to actually experiencing or attempting to understand it. Prejudice towards a person, concept, or an idea is less demanding and takes very little effort because it demands no additional thought, and you could recluse into the idea that has long been keeping you comfort. Your prejudice may even be a fundamental pillar to your worldview, which therefore makes it even more difficult to realize and to let go. However, reciprocally, by holding on to a prejudicial idea, you are abandoning growth potential and limiting your life experiences. In order to avoid this, we must first accept that we don't know or that we are misinformed, which may be a hard but necessary blow to our ego. Always consider ridding yourself of the emotional attachment to a desired result. The desire to believe something often shades what it actually is. To practice, challenge yourself to have a new thought about an old thing that you believe you already know, daily. Step 4. Dream big. Think in abundance. Never be afraid to dream big. Your imagination is your jurisdiction to create and manifest as much as you can fathom. As the parable goes, when dreaming, shoot for the moon, so even if you miss, you will land amongst the stars. This means to have an abundance mindset in the way that you create and believe. Having an abundance mindset is the recognition that there are unlimited opportunities for positive growth and development. In contrast, a scarcity mindset can only bring forth a scarce attitude, which will limit your experiences and result in a scarce and frail worldview. Always dream big. Step 5. Mind your vocabulary. As the term "speak it into existence" suggests, words are much more powerful than we think. Your words have a huge responsibility in the manifestation of your reality. Therefore, the use of constricting words limit your reality's potential. This is why it is important to note that the way you speak may be encouraging your limiting beliefs. It is to cease using restrictive words such as, "I can't," "It's impossible," "I'm not good enough," "It will never happen," and interchanging them for words that encourage possibility. Be wary of what you are saying and how it may affect you going forward. Always remember, words are free. It's how you use them that may cost you. Step 6. Know yourself. Know yourself independent from your thoughts and your beliefs. This means to mentally dissect the difference between who you are and who you believe yourself to be, disassociating the individual from its convictions. Doing this will help with acknowledging the pros and cons of the way you think and rearrange or remove thoughts that are constricting according to your life path. Your thoughts are thoughts. You create them and you control them. When they control you and have you believing that they are who you are, it can only lead to limitation. Confront yourself and get to know who you are as you would get to know someone you admire. This knowledge will be your freedom. So that's it, people. Those are the 6 steps on how to stop limiting beliefs and to start moving forward today. Post a comment below and let people know how stopping limiting beliefs has helped you on your journey. Like and share this video, and remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I will see you here next time on Howell Consultations, the how-to being true to you.